What's up, everybody? We're back to some more, and with an E. And through the first 3 episodes, I did not I did not want to make any assumption on Anne's neurodivergent status because I didn't know. I didn't want to make any assumptions, but you all have told me in the comments how much of yourself you've seen in her as either someone with somewhere on the autistic spectrum or someone with ADHD and all that. So I appreciate y'all kind of like confirming it. Like I said, I didn't want to assume because don't want to make wrong assumptions of stereotypes and whatnot. That being said, this show has been a blast. I apologize for my voice. Let's get into it. It's a rock, not a rock. It's Gilbert. Gilbert has a lot of sisters. Oh, that's in school. Coffee.
Cordelia. Nothing rhymes. I'm not going to school again today.
Yeah, school is rough.
Even though you're strange and plain, Cordelia. Nothing rhymes with your name.
I so much look forward to the story telling me why she's obsessed with that name, Cordelia. Hopefully in the later seasons they'll let us know.
Watch the clock carefully, Anne, so as not to burn it.
I will.
I don't want to return from Rachel's to find Green Gables a smoldering ruin.
I will.
Huh?
I mean, I won't.
Anne is a clever one and all. Too clever by half. She'll go back, that's for sure and certain. It's hard to have lofty ideas when you're stuck in the kitchen all day.
Speak for yourself.
Patience. Mark my words. Soon enough, she'll go back of her own accord.
Good advice. Bruh, that is gonna burn.
How awful it would be to be in service of those who neglect you or treat you unkindly.
And
I'm going to climb the ladder to reach the loneliest book on the highest.
oh my god.
Oh, dear God. Anne!
Marilla? Oh, the pie.
Out of the way!
Sorry, Marilla, I'm so sorry, I forgot.
I am aware. Don't just stand there with your teeth in your head. Open the door.
Fire alarm.
It's high time you went back to school.
Please don't make me, Marilla, please. I can't face it. I promise I'll do better here. I
You
promise.
can stop while you're bargaining, because there's no use in it.
But Matthew said I didn't have to go back. Well, there's a boy whose sole purpose in life is to humiliate
Stuff
me.
and nonsense.
I don't fit in!
You are going back to school tomorrow, and that's final.
Damn. We're about to have another running scene. I'm sure for a lot of us, if we had the chance not to go to school again, like we would jump on it immediately. School can be brutal, especially around that age, formative years where like bullies and lack of self-confidence can damage some of us in a way where like it lingers for the rest of our lives if it's not addressed, you know. Yeah. Well, Marilla didn't take any of the advice, unfortunately. And it's interesting too, is always when something goes out of hand that like Marilla can't have enough anymore and she just snaps. First time was with the brooch that she sent her away in episode 1. And now the pie, which I mean, she did warn you, but it's rough for both of them.
The time has come to end this foolishness. I have allowed you to interfere and coddle that child.
I was only sympathizing.
Did we or did we not agree that her raising is up to me?
I didn't mean to put my worry in. I hate it when she's upset, is all.
She almost burned down our home.
Move, you little scarecrow.
Nothing but a miserable piece of trash.
Don't worry, Anne. I'll always be your friend. We have each other.
Wow, that's her voice.
Katie, is that you?
Katie?
Katie Maurice?
Wow.
I'm sorry I had to leave you at Mrs. Hammond's. You have no idea how grateful I'd be if you visit me here.
If it's all right with you, even though you know best, I would like to suggest that she return to school tomorrow.
Katie, huh? She's always been good at talking to herself and keeping herself company. So I won't be surprised she's created like mechanisms to cheer herself up. She ain't going to school, huh? Potato.
What brings you inside this time of day? What is it you need, Matthew? She'll get used to school soon enough. Same as all the other children.
But
But what?
Anne's not like the others.
Right.
I'm sure you're both wondering how the school day went. I'm pleased to report it wasn't as bad as I thought. I enjoyed myself.
Cap.
Do you not have homework? Where are your books?
Oh, I didn't need to bring them home today. I'll go put this down on the bench.
Cap. I call Cap. She didn't go.
I brought you your favorite flower. It's a wild rose. Katie, I wish you were here.
Come along, Anne.
Okay, let me just say my thoughts now about Katie. 30% of me is thinking Katie is an actual girl that was a friend to her, but we know she don't have any friends. She said time without number she don't have any friends, and everybody at the asylum was not so kind. But majority of where my mind is at is like she's created like a double of herself to like comfort her, just the way she plays the Cordelia character in her head, interacting with other folk. That's where my mind is at. That Katie is not a real person. I mean, plus she's looking in the reflection of the glass to communicate with Katie. That's what I'm thinking. And that's just a coping mechanism for her coping. England and Canada.
Isn't it wonderful that every day can be an adventure?
You're chipper this morning.
It all depends on how you look at things. Well, I'm all ready for school. I'll just go fetch my hat.
I wonder how they will find out.
I'm expecting to learn about the District of Saskatchewan today. Well, time to go. Goodbye, Marilla. I hope you don't envy me too much in this time of great learning in my young life.
Marilla, you gotta be a little suspicious, bruh. She's way too happy. I guess this is homeschooling in a sense. She is homeschooling herself. Gus always eats Squid's food, and we don't know what to do. Squid is more of a grazer. Like he would eat a little bit, go poop, go for some cuddles, come back and eat. But Gus is like a vacuum. He eats everything up, including Squid's food when Squid goes over to graze. And we have no idea what to do. They have an automatic feeder that pumps their food out at different intervals in a day. So anytime the food is out, someone gotta stand guard and make sure Gus don't go over to Squid's food. Which is interesting in their dynamic because Squid is the more dominant one. He's on top of the tree. Gus is scared of him a little bit. You wouldn't know just by their personality because Squid is timid. But when it comes to food, like you think the dominant cat would be the one eating the other one's food, but it's a reverse. I don't know what to do to them boys, man. And thing about Squid, when he usually comes back and finishes food, but he can't when Gus freaking eats his food when he's taking a break.
Anne stays so late in school. She enjoys it though.
It seems she does.
Thank you.
Is he gonna investigate?
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hello, ladies. Oh, this soon? Holy smokes.
This is Miss Ruby Gillis. Hello.
Hello. What brings you both by?
We thought Anne might like to have her books and everything. Nice to meet you. Come on, Diana. We've been worrying about her. Isn't that right, Ruby? Diana especially.
Ruby.
Did something happen?
Anne's suffering, isn't she? I just know it. Anne is too sensitive for this world. That's what you told me once anyway. Is she truly never coming back to school? I never imagined she wouldn't come back.
Neither did I.
May we say hello to her?
Anne is running an errand at present, but I'll be sure to tell her you were here.
Please tell Anne we miss her very much.
You can count on it.
Yo.
It's getting late, and your princess must away to her castle. I'll see you in the bright and shiny morning, dear students.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to this convo.
There was just so much to learn.
How was the District of Saskatchewan?
Oh, fascinating. I had another excellent day. I learned so much, and I imagine Mr. Phillips was quite impressed. And
Caught in a lie as a kid can be rough. The hell is that?
I've been doing my best to teach her right from wrong, but, well, this matter is so grave that we knew we had to bring it to you.
Who's that?
You did right. It's a very good thing I'm here.
Truly wrong I was.
Wrong and disrespectful.
I assure you, Minister, I am full of woe.
Yes.
And also dismay, with a good measure of chagrin.
Chagrin.
Now, Anne, you must always remember, honesty is the best policy.
Honesty isn't actually a policy, though, is it?
Beg your pardon?
Oh, I believe that went in a fashion.
Do you take us for fools?
But they hate me there.
Enough! You must learn to harness yourself. I see what the problem is here. Oh, yes, I do indeed.
Oh?
And then the Lord God said, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper fit for him." There's no need for her to bother with an education. Every young woman should learn how to be a good wife.
Wow.
It'll be a big surprise to both of us if I marry someday. I certainly never expected to, but if God decrees it,
Will
then...
you please go in the barn and see if there's anything needs doing? I need to hear myself think.
Fair.
Marilla wants me to find some outdoor chores to do.
Jerry's in the loft. He'll tell you what needs doing.
I'm surprised Marilla agreed to that. Maybe because it was a pastor.
Boys can do anything they want, and boys have every opportunity.
You can go to school if you want.
Wait, does that mean school's out of the question for you?
Where do you think I'd rather be?
I hadn't really thought about it. I don't see I'm ever going to be a very good wife, quite frankly.
Probably not.
I have such a bad temper.
True.
And I'm dreadfully wicked and impatient and skinny and homely. Don't say anything, Jerry.
Jerry.
Never thought that a wife is what I would be.
You know that ain't right, Marilla. Right, right.
But what do you want, Jerry? You could be a cartographer or an aviator. You could even lead a safari.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, Jerry, use your imagination. No, seriously. And I'm not sure about you, but suddenly I feel absolutely ablaze with possibility.
Or you could just go to school because you can.
Go find something else to do.
He's bringing an interesting perspective because he's not privileged enough to go to school.
Marilla?
Rachel.
You know, the stove's gone cold. My. This is unlike you.
I have no idea what's like me. None at all. I like the stove.
Anne is making her reflect.
Now, is there anything I can bake or clean or mend or fetch for you?
Yeah. In the middle of the night? Is that a train?
What's happening?
There's a fire in town. Pull on your boots and hurry down. Fetch the cellar buckets. We'll slap the pigs on our way. Quick like a bunny. Fetch every bucket you can find. Bring the lantern.
They have a whole procedure.
We need more buckets.
Someone left the pie on the stove.
This is the Gillis's house.
Oh, poor Ruby.
Yeah, that hoe is gone. That house is gone. Are they inside?
Oh, I miss it so much.
Out of the way. Give us a hand with the ladder.
House is burning and they're making up. She going in? Girl, is you okay? Blocking the oxygen.
What is it?
Anna!
What's wrong? What happened to Anne?
Anne! She ran inside!
Let me go.
No!
I need to get Anne. Is that her? Oh my God.
All right, slow it down. We can do this. Keep it coming.
Yeah, she's cutting the oxygen flow. That is brave, Anne. Or very foolish. Come on, you can make it.
Mr. Cooper! Mr. Cooper, help!
Boy.
They forgive us our trespasses.
Find out what's happening.
Bruh.
What were you thinking?
Did it help? Where did you run inside? She ran inside! Did it slow it down?
What were you thinking?
Fire needs oxygen. Closing windows and doors deprives it.
Oh,
Right.
I slowed down the fire!
However do you know that?
It was Anne!
From her books.
Fire manual in the orphanage. There wasn't much else to read.
Superhero.
Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy.
Maybe you could be a firefighter.
We thank thee for watching over us and keeping all in our community safe from harm. Praise be to God.
I would rather him be a love interest than Gilbert. But that's just me though. That's just me.
We'll get it all squared away. Never fear.
We owe you all a great debt of thanks. Especially dear Anne, risking your life for us and taking such quick action.
Superhero.
Lady Ruby, come here, please. It's no trouble at all. We're happy to have her.
Right.
Now Anne and Ruby can get to know each other better.
What? No, not.
Ruby,
I don't want to stay there.
my, calm yourself.
Why can't I stay with Diana?
That's enough. The plan is set.
I'll never live it down. Please don't make me.
I won't have any more of this.
Damn.
Events of this, and you should be grateful to have a bed to sleep in at all. Here. I apologize.
It doesn't matter what the other girls think, Ruby. It matters what you think. And I, for one, think Anne is marvelous and brave.
Here, here.
It's all right. Don't worry. I'm sure no one will think you're my friend.
Right with you.
Damn. Look at two of them.
Now up to bed with both of you. Anne, please see to it that your guest is comfortable.
Come along, Ruby. I have a lovely gable room, and the cherry tree is ever so friendly.
If we know anything, it's that Anne knows how to win almost anyone over. Just granted you spend enough time with her. She just has so much light, you know. So I think Ruby will learn soon enough. But that transition was hilarious. Next is her crying. Cats are still yelling. At least Squid. And his paw is right under my door. Green Gables.
She knew not a soul and was worried no one would like her. All my dresses will be ruined from the smoke. You can borrow one of mine. I have two. A week really isn't that long when you plan out all the things that you want to do. Maybe you could start by imagining what color you want your room to be. I know for a fact that it's good to have things to look forward to. Being as I'm so redheaded, it's out of the question. But you would look so pretty in a pink room. We'll stay busy. I'm learning to bake. We can make some biscuits for the boys while they work. You can see Gilbert. Diana thought he'd cut quite a heroic figure putting out the blaze on your behalf. On my behalf? I hadn't really thought of it like that. Well, I didn't notice, of course. I am not a Gilbert Blythe fan. I shall never forgive his insult, and I shall never be dissuaded from my low opinion of him.
Talk to him.
It's a shame you're not in school anymore. You seem awful smart about things. It's best for everyone that I'm not there. I'm learning to bake. Care for a scone?
Come on, don't mind if I do. This is some heavy work.
Boy, you didn't do
This is Ruby's property, or did you forget?
Why don't you shove off and leave the men to their work?
Why don't you give me that hammer and I'll finish the job myself if you're too busy being a bully to get it done?
Hey, here. You all right?
where she is now.
There you are.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming by to help feed the beasts.
Much obliged.
You're welcome. Matthew, will you please bring the basket home later?
Well, I better.
Come on, Ruby. Let's get you home. You're right, Minister. Honesty is the best policy. It's also very satisfying.
Well,
Yeah, shut up.
Gilbert is so chivalrous. Well, he's something, all right.
She don't give a damn.
Quite the incident up there at the Gillis house today.
Nothing beats a redhead for a temper.
I meant you being as brave as you were.
Yeah.
If you were a boy, I would have ended up in fisticuffs.
I wouldn't have minded. Billy Andrews is a coward who deserves a good sock and a kisser. I could take him.
If you don't.
Hey, Don't sleep on Anne's form, bruh. See how she went low? Oh, she a lightweight. You know, she knows how to weave.
Protect the nose. You've been taking lessons on the sly?
Just call me Avonlea Ace.
What was that?
Oh, gee!
The inaugural meeting of the Avonlea Story Club is now in session.
Oh, Anne, this is so deliciously secret and scrumptiously exciting. You have such a way with words.
I hardly know what you're saying half the time.
Now, before we begin cultivating our imaginations, each of us should pick our nom de plume.
See? It's happened again.
A nom de plume is a pen name for purposes of anonymity. I shall be writing under the name of Rosamond Montmorency. Oh, that gives me such a thrill. Once a week, we'll read our completed stories aloud to each other and talk them over thoughtfully.
A book club. Oh, what's up, Ruby?
I can't think of anything.
Oh, I've got heaps of ideas if you need a little prompting to start. How about a tale of romance, most divine and tragical?
This is fun.
I can't believe I moved back into my house tomorrow. Let school start again.
Everything will be made right.
I'll miss you, Anne.
You made another one a believer. Superpower. Hell are you up to? The Bible.
I thought you'd like to know that Ruby has gone to sleep.
Well, thank you, Anne.
It's handy that she can fall asleep so easily. She needs a rest, seeing as how she's going home tomorrow and school will start again soon.
Why are you really here?
I'm in a quandary. It worries me what the minister said. Not the not fibbing part, he was right about that. It's the not going to school and being a wife part.
I've been pondering about that too.
Exactly.
His thinking seems a mite old-fashioned to me. What do you think?
Well, it doesn't provide much scope for the imagination, that's for sure and certain.
You know, it seems to me you should decide for yourself what you want to do and be and set your mind to it.
Right.
Maybe school wouldn't be so bad now that I have Diana and Ruby.
Right.
You've got a good and nimble mind, Anne. I don't see why you should limit it. In my day, we didn't get to choose.
Right.
I think you should make your own decision.
Role model. Love it. Matthew teaches her how to weave and block. Marilla teaches her to make her own decisions and spread her wings. Perfect combo. Obviously, Matthew teaches her a lot more.
Goodbye, dear Katie.
Right. It's almost like she created Katie to help her cope. Kind of like that one girl in, which one was it? Kind of like that one girl in The Haunting of Hill House. That one kid that was going through something and her mind constructed something else to help her cope with it.
Open your readers to chapter 12.
She's here.
It's Anne. Anne, she's here. Anne!
Oh, look at Ruby.
And Shirley Cuthbert. Take your seat.
Hey. What about that freaking weirdo teacher that is messing with one of the students? I hope they touch back on that. Boy, you're sitting on my lap. You don't gotta scratch me too. I like how what the minister said kind of sat with Marilla. Kind of sat with her a little bit, you know, and Anne really making her reflect. Catching Anne is in a lie was hilarious, but you know, sometimes people just need adjustment time to a new environment, especially when that environment can be as freaking brutal as school with other teenagers. But yeah, Anne using her big brain for the fire, that was nice as well. And her befriending Ruby in less than a week. Like Ruby saying she'll miss her and having a whole ass friend and an ally in school. That was tight as well. Them having their little book club. And like I said, I know the story is leaning towards Gilbert being a love interest, but from what I've seen so far, the dude that works in their house, he's so much better in my opinion. But I know however the story does it, it will do it in a really nice way. But yeah, solid episode as always.